9 West Coast, 10 to 12 on the East, girl, you better tune into it. And boy, I try to tell you this the new big movement. Sit down and catch a vibe, cause these folk foolish. That's what you can bank on, to the bank on. Plus the more mob and the rewatch gang strong. You are not tuned in the human with the zoomies. I'm at zooming with the homies on, man.
Hey, Tom.
Yo, what's popping off? Welcome to another episode of Zoom with the Homies. This is a show before the show episode. We got a lot of the people that you'll see tomorrow on Kevin on Stages, Keep Your Distance comedy show. It's gonna be a fantastic time, man. We're gonna start bringing people in because we finna have a blast, man. Y'all know how the fuck we get down. It's Thursday night, which is our Friday, so we finna have a good time. People drinking, smoking, pulling up, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real and shit. And that's what we're gonna do all goddamn night, ladies and gentlemen. Super happy that you guys are here. We finna jump right into this thing. We got a couple more people coming, but because it's gonna be such a packed show, we're gonna just get started with the introductions. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? This brother actually, we were just together. You know what I'm saying? He just did an episode of Word in His Heart. You know what I'm saying? He's an amazing, outstanding writer, a phenomenal comedian, a very talented and noteworthy actor. You can catch him on season 4 episode or season, what is it, season 2?
You forgot philanthropist, nigga. You gotta listen.
Philanthropist as well. A script writer, show seller. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's no list that can comprise all the things that this brother has amassed as far as successes go. But ladies and gentlemen, we have him tonight. Y'all put your hands together and welcome to the show for the first time, Mr. RELL BATTLE.
Yeah. Put 20 in the offering. I want to have philanthropists on my credits now.
Listen, you're gonna have to fund 10 kids in college. You gotta pay for 10 different scholarships to be philanthropists. Okay, you can't just say, hey, I recycle. You can't say I recycle and then want to be considered a philanthropist. Okay,
thanks for having me, Playboy. I'm getting all your followers today. I'm in all your streams.
Hey man, this is a team effort, bro. You know, we believe in the community and the village, so everybody getting on winning is a win for us. So
I'm trying to be the comedians of social media, a water boy. Y'all gotta y'all hiring.
You gotta talk to the boss man. He in here.
Hey, who cleans the jerseys?
You live in LA, but you talk like a sub nigga. Y'all hiring? You sound like us. You sound like us. Hey man,
Next up,
hey man, my nigga real up with a little job, man. Real nigga with something going on.
Nigga with a little job or something, man.
My nigga real up, you know. My nigga real up with a little job or something.
What's up, real quick? Since it just made an appearance in the shot, I want to give out a shout to this black-owned watch company. It's called Tally and Twine. You know what I'm saying? Black-owned. You see it out here. Just amazing timepieces. Go to their website, support them. Tally and Twine. Every time I get a chance to shout out a black-owned business, I'm gonna do that. So just know y'all gonna have to deal with that every time. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, you might have seen this brother all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Been doing shows, knocking down stages all over the country. You might have seen him on Wildin Out. You might have seen him on his own comedy special. You might have seen him in Instagram videos being a creep at the gym, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with ADD and the whole culture, everything. You might have seen him everywhere because he is everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Make some noise right now for damn Big Baby Brand. What's up, brother?
My HBCU brother, what's happening?
Hey man, HBCUs, man.
Hey, shut up, man. Shut up, Kev. You don't know nothing about
Kev. No, that's not the time. Not the time.
Come on, man. Support black colleges. They ain't say you had to go to one. You just support them.
Facts. But people who went to black colleges be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, you got your financial aid check when you was supposed to? Oh, okay. That we ain't the same then. They held my financial aid check. We were supposed to get our checks in October. No, I'm sorry. We were supposed to get our checks in September. I think I might have got mine right before Christmas.
You got what? At the very last moment.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Your name is Tahir. They know what that means. My name used to be Terrell. It's Rel now. It's for a reason.
Oh, shut your ass up.
I need my money. Tahir does sound like you didn't get free lunch.
Listen. They were holding on to them checks so they could collect interest on them. That's what I believe, and that's what I'm going by. I've had it happen too many times. Keeping it moving, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, this young lady is from St. Louis. You know what I'm talking about? The Lou. She's one of the first comedians that I saw hold her own in any room in the country. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't just talking about one of the first female comedians. I'm talking about one of the first comedians from the Lou hold her own in any room across the country.
Take it easy.
Hey, shut up, Kevin. You shut your fat.
You excited?
Let me get my shit in here now.
I saw a first comedian hold her. She didn't do comedy joke. Is people laugh. I like it.
Your shirt keeps getting stuck under your breast and it's ruining your joke. Ladies and gentlemen, again, she's one of the first comedians I saw hold her own in any room across America. She has numerous awards. One of the funniest people out here doing it. Y'all start clapping right now for the comedian stylist, the amazing actress, Miss Carmen Barton.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. I didn't go to college, but I'm still pump up the HBCUs. I went from high school.
Either.
Huh?
Tahir didn't go either.
Tahir did go to one of the few HBCUs in the Midwest in St. Louis, Hatfield State University, where I had one of my first big major shows because he'd been slanging jokes and putting himself on since his college days. So I will never forget that, Tahir. So I felt like a part of student body that day that I performed at the school. I was happy because I went from high school to the maternity ward. I went straight to having babies. I didn't do nothing in college and shit. So I felt happy that day. So thank you.
Not college and shit. I ain't do that college and shit.
She felt like one of the students because we did the show in the lunchroom at the time. So I understand why she felt like one of the students. They definitely put up a platform stage. They put up a little platform stage and they told them jokes inside of our cafeteria, and we watched it.
I did a show like that, and I vowed to never talk about that again.
I did one like that.
Never talk about that again.
Strong. If you can make people laugh on their lunch break, you funny for real.
Yeah,
but it's hard to make people laugh when you got a section playing Dungeons and Dragons on the board. I've been in some tough situations with these colleges. You hear?
I did one
Missouri show.
What'd you say, Kev?
You remember our Missouri show?
Yes. I did one like that. Listen, I forgot to tell you at the time, we did one. It was me, Arvin, St. Louis Slim, and somebody else. We did a show at SEMO, Southeast Missouri State. And when I tell you, them kids didn't give a shit about shit. We was like, this is our dream. They was like, shut up. All right, you right.
Yo, me and Tahir did a show. I don't remember the college, but it was during homecoming week, right? So we go in the college, it's lit, band playing, people stepping, all that stuff. We like, oh, it's finna be cracking in here. We like, yo, where's the comedy show? They're like, oh, that's upstairs for the alumni. We go upstairs. Wow. There is 4 people in here. The mic don't work and the lights don't work. And Tahir had to do his first 12 or 15 minutes with no light and no mic.
Wow.
While they are lit down, you can still hear the roar from downstage the whole time we're doing our show.
They make you strong, though. They make you strong.
Listen, I was livid. Do you understand? And I let them know every bit of it. I was like, I done some unprofessional shows. I started in the strip club, but even the strip club had the microphone working. Y'all ain't got right. I was going off on them so bad. I know they was happy when I got off the stage because I didn't give a shit. We ain't gonna get paid.
Those shows be so bad. Even if you still get your money, you still be like, man, don't book that no more. Like,
man, don't hey, don't ever book me for that one again. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he is the creator of the Keep Your Distance comedy show, the Real Comedian Challenge, the Real Comedians of Social Media Tour. He's a father, he's a husband, he's a mentor to fat kids at fat camp. He's also someone they strive to be like because the way he tapes his breast down No one has ever seen him do it before. Ladies and gentlemen, it's one of my best friends, creator of Kev on Stage Studios app. Put your hands together. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Kev on Stage.
Big dog.
Mentor to fat kids at Fat Camp.
I took offense to that, but it's okay.
Man, Tahir talk about me like he not fat.
But that's because Tahir fat and light skin. See, just because the light skin carry over, he think that overweighs the fat.
It's not that, Darren. You know what it is? I dress for my weight. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the layers for me. I know to wear the tank top. You got to tuck that tank top in and then tighten your belt up. Kev be out here with no sports bra. Yeah, he be out here with no sports bra, doing jumper jacks. Titties just throwing a tantrum. Titties look like
Kev, you don't wear wipers, Kev?
Ah, man, I stopped during the pandemic, man. I was like, man, nah.
Kev, that's why your ass be out all the time. The wife beater is what stops the ass from getting the cold air.
Yeah,
because it was rising up when I was wearing it.
As bigger gentlemen, when you sit down, your drawers naturally slide. That's why you gotta wear that white beater to chill, brother.
It's a protection.
Yeah,
it's a back.
I'm cut high. My butt started at lower back. It's really a condition. There's got to be some science on it.
But this is all the more reason. This is all the more reason for you to wear your tank top, because if you cut high, you have a shorter tank top, it's going to go further down your back because your ass is right under your shoulders. You built like somebody named Lola.
This is just simple science.
I need to get the clips that connect your wife beater to the drawers or the socks. But I just don't feel right about that.
I cannot stand here and listen to these black men tear each other down. I gotta throw some positivity. Can we give it up for everybody's beard one time? You know I'm a sucker for a beard. We got a whole beard gang up in here tonight.
This is true.
Which beard I like the most? Oh,
hey, Carmen, who beard looking nicest to you?
I don't know. I think I have to say Tahir, because Tahir has like that Irish red beard. Like it's really difficult to.
But Tahir beard not fully back.
What?
That's colorless.
Tahir beard made out of Lowry seasoning salt.
You know what? The hate ain't gonna get you. Listen, Kev. I sent Kev a link because Kev got some patchwork going on in his beard right now. He brushes it backwards to hide the patchwork. But I know it's there.
I didn't think that. But he got hang time. I think that hang time kind of make up for the.
No.
Yeah.
But Tahir got the Malcolm X out the Mecca beard. It ain't all the way there. He think different now. He see things as different. Hey, Tahir, turn to the side like you're looking out the window real quick. God,
that ain't even nothing.
That's not strong enough, man.
Hold on a second. Hold on now. I just got a haircut. Okay, so you know what they do when you get their hair. But here's the thing. This is the type of brother I am.
What was that sentence? You just bailed on that sentence in the middle. I just got a haircut.
I got a haircut. You know how they do when you get a haircut? They hit you right here and get everything crisp and lined up right there. Here's the thing. I sent Kev a link to get a stronger beard, right? And he was like, shut up. And I was like, what? I'm trying to help out. Like, I was seriously thinking about you. He thought it was a joke. I went ahead and got it, okay? I got the little beard serum.
What is that?
Wow. That's the thing on YouTube they offer you for $4.
It's on Instagram. It was on Instagram. Listen. Yeah, listen.
That looks like a pizza cutter.
Give me a month and a half, boy. I'm gonna have Darren's beard something fierce. You know what I'm saying?
Tahir, you wouldn't be number 7 on the barbershop chart. You can't get that ain't barbershop beard right there.
Yeah,
it's like you gotta pick up. It's like you gotta play up with the kids right now. Like you still.
I don't care. You see it,
though.
You
got a nice beard too. Rel got that kind of beard where chicks are like, girl, he all right, but he got a beard though. So
I think Rel's beard got thick over this break because we just filmed. I was like, hey boy, your beard didn't pick up some weight on it. He was like, yeah.
I can tell you say he all right. I can tell y'all get y'all teeth done. Rel been smiling since he got it done, boy. That boy been smiling the whole.
Rel like this, Darren. Yeah, man.
You see me?
Y'all crazy, man.
I always had the Colgate, baby.
Y'all crazy, man.
Well, listen, real quick before we go any further, man, I got to give a big shout out to the Scary Squad. Give a shout out to the More Mob and the MooreMods. They do an amazing job keeping us together on the show. And if you want to bless the MooreMods while they out here doing their thing in the comments, you can hit them up on the Cashapp. The Cashapp is in the description, as well as any one of the comedians on the show right now. So Darren and Rel, you guys can change your name to your Cashapp, and so the people can bless you a little bit, or you can change it to your code for tickets tomorrow, or you can just tell them about the code for tickets later on in the show. So it's all good, but you can go ahead and do that so the people can bless you with a little something in the young Cashapp.
Better change my mind.
Big baby, what's your beard story? You had that beard since you was 8. That's what it looked like. Looked like you've been growing it.
Ever since I tasted pussy, my shit been sprouting strong. Ever since I put my face in that morning nectar, I've been strong ever since.
Morning nectar?
Now, Derek,
I'm gonna order my son that stuff to here, guy, because my son's struggling with his beard. I've been trying to tell him you need to eat ass. That's the real.
How old is your son?
My son is this particular son is 23. I have 2 sons.
Yeah. Hold on, time out. Let me get 20.
He needs to grow up.
Hold on.
Oh, he threw a graduation party for high school. Yeah, he's been around for a minute.
Let me get 20, Ref. Let's go back. You told your son he need to eat butt? What? That's parental advice?
Yeah, that's the relationship that we got. He was like, my beard is struggling. I'm like, baby, you ain't eating no ass around here. That's the problem. You got to be all the way grown out here.
I didn't say I ate ass to get this. I know
you said. That's why I want to clarify. I want to clarify.
Listen, hold on.
You said eat coochie. You didn't say you ate ass to get that, but you do eat ass though, right?
Yeah, here's the thing, Carmen. Let me before he lies. Let me tell you something. To get that beard, he said he ate a little coochie. Now you see how thick it is. Darren got one of those beards. When you cut it, you can tell his skin is a different color because he's had the beard for so long. That only come from eating butt. So he might not have started out eating butt, but he definitely have a butt sandwich every now and then.
Right.
I mean, it's real close. It's real close sometimes.
Yeah. You can tell the people with the strong beard genes.
But it's the key.
Their face be a different color when they have the strong beard jeans.
Hey,
got that.
Look at Real thinking about the last ass he ate. Hell yeah.
What is
it? Good. I was like, I got there. I was like, yeah. I was like, that was pre-COVID.
Times are changing because it's like eating butt is the popular thing to do, and like my husband got a beautiful, perfect beard, and I be having to remind him I got a coochie. I'm like, you ain't ate my coochie in 6 months. You've been eating ass the whole time.
Hey! What you not gonna do? Hold on, Queen. What you not gonna do is let his coworkers know he just got here eating ass for months.
Oh, trust me.
So now when he go in the lunchroom, when he go in the lunchroom, ask somebody for a piece of something, they're gonna be like, "Come on, big dog, I know what you do."
Ain't no lunchroom. His coworkers is all here. They all know.
Oh Lord, y'all just sharing. Oh shit, they house need to go
Carmen is on 10.
I'm gonna be cleaner tomorrow. I'm not gonna be so.
He said, "Man, listen, we gotta have a meeting. This coochie out here finna go on strike.
Okay.
You ain't eating the butt. It's right next to each other. You ain't even gonna knock on the door."
Damn, come on.
Kev, I'm gonna tell you why she's acting like that. It's them braids. It's when you can have them braids that's like harnesses, that brings the freak out of a woman.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something. That's part of it, but also, Darren, you obviously haven't met too many St. Louis women in your life because St. Louis women, they'll just read you when they first met you. Okay, I see your little shirt on and shit. Your shoes ain't shit, but I mean, you nice with your shirt.
You said, you said they're gonna rob you when they or read you. I got confused in St. Louis. Okay, all right. I wanted to be clear.
That's why I repeated it. I said, you meet a St. Louis woman, she'll read you. I said, oh.
Right. The shoes make it all. Like I don't know if it's just a St. Louis thing or if a Midwest thing, but like we always go straight to the shoe. If your shit linked over, you ain't got a chance in hell. I don't care what type of designer outfit you got, what type of car you got. If them shoes linked over, it's a wrap because you could have bought your cousin's shoes to say this outfit or something.
Well, I had to fly over here. I packed some good shoes, but Hey, where's she sitting at tomorrow, just in case? Because I want to walk in, she be like, "Did I say something about your leg?" And I don't, you know what I'm saying?
You out there? We in Glendale. We got time. After we get our test, I can take you right to the mall and get you upgraded. Even if you gotta take that shit back before you fly home, you gonna have some dope shoes on tomorrow for the show.
I'm not gonna lie. It looked like you take your man shopping. Pick that out. You're good in that. Now, come on.
Carmen, Nick is your husband. You put Nick business out in the interwaves.
Everybody know what my man do. Everybody, they seen that beard. They seen that beard, Kev. Everybody know what it is. I ain't telling nobody nothing that they don't know.
Oh,
but I don't think maybe y'all church members need to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. Look, he just said he needs.
That's who put him on to eating ass. He wasn't even eating ass when we went to church. We went to church, and that's who helped convince him that he need to go explore a little bit more. So the church people they the biggest freaks. Trust me.
I gotta play the macaroni and cheese. I ain't even ate it yet because all this ass talk in my mind. I can't even eat my food. So
it's gonna taste different, Rel.
I just canceled dinner. Wait, is everybody married? Darren, you're not married, right? Say what? Say what? Right? Huh? You're not married? No, I ain't married. Oh, just okay. Tahir, Kevin, Carmen. Okay. All right. So
no, but we don't. Tahir's wife is taller than him, though, Rel. So whatever you asking, it's different for him. His daughter too. So they be pushing him down at home and stuff. I seen it. They push him down. Here's
the thing. Kevin think he doing something, telling you this, Real. However, we just filmed together, and I told you this in the studio. Now, here's what I didn't tell you. Melissa punches Kevin regularly. Okay?
Does she really?
Regular. And Melissa.
I'm not gonna lie. It looked like she has a mean one.
I've seen her in public. Hit him in the kidney like he was playing too much. One time we was at a Wawa. We were racing at a Wawa parking lot. It's me, Kev, Josh, and I think Tony Baker. We racing at a Wawa. Melissa was like, "I'm ready to go." Kev was like, "Hold on." She walked over and punched him in the kidney. He lost the race because
you know what? I've never met your wife, Kev, but every black woman I know named Melissa plays no games. You understand me? Right. Every black woman I know named Melissa is about that life. Everyone.
She will not hit me, bro. She don't.
To be honest, it was the Christmas photo shoot. She had the Olivia Pope coat on. That's when I knew she don't play no games with you. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a video time, and she almost get the camera out, and she had to pop. Yeah, she will.
Listen, I had never. At first, I thought it was a joke that he kept saying yes, ma'am to her, right? But like after 4 years, you got to be like, yo, this still going on. This is like now I want to live and die in a bit, but he still says yes, ma'am to everything. Like everything. We in the truck, and she like, man.
You only supposed to say yes, ma'am when she get on your nerves. Hey, yes, ma'am. How can I help
you? Here, you don't live and die in the bit. You live and die in the biscuit.
I knew it was coming.
You live and die in the brisket.
That's what I was waiting on.
The brisket? You said brisket?
I said both. I wanted to see which one was going to play better.
Here's the thing.
Brisket got everybody attention.
Listen, brisket is delicious, okay? And I ate a brisket sandwich one time for breakfast when we were headed to the airport coming from one of the cities, right? And they've never let me live it down. But this is what I tried.
No, you got to tell them what time
it's in the morning. It was in the morning.
No. Y'all all have flown back from Boston, New York. You know, that lobby call is 3:00 in the morning, right? You shouldn't be hungry like that. We on the airport shuttle, Rel, Carmen, Darren. Airport shuttle is at 3 a.m. Your food from last night should still be in there. No,
I went to sleep early.
Nah, Tahir,
you're not supposed to be eating. You're not supposed to be eating that heavy at 3 a.m., bro.
Darren, the birds ain't even up, and you having barbecue sauce.
Let me tell y'all something. This is what I will always lean on. First of all, it wasn't the whole brisket because I had ate some of the day before. Okay.
So you had part 2 after you woke up from a nap because you had to
That's
be in
it.
the lobby at 3.
That's it. Hold on, but also let me also,
well, he had revenge of the brisket.
also, let me
you had the brisket strikes back to him. Hey, he had the next brisket.
The brisket strikes back.
Listen, hold on. Let me say this. Y'all know good barbecue place be $28. I'm not throwing away $28 worth of food away. All right, so
I'm mad.
Here's the thing. Breakfast can be whatever. Okay, you're literally just breaking the fast. That's what breakfast is. You're breaking the fast of sleep. You wake up, you eat something.
But you're still breaking it down. There was no break of the fast.
What fast to hear? You stop eating at 12. You shouldn't be hungry again.
That's not true. That's not.
Listen, what time was it 6, 7? Like, what time did you break the fast?
3 a.m. Carmen. 3.
It was like 3:30. I heated it up because Globby call was 3:30.
So here, I have an important question. Did you brush your teeth before you jumped on that brisket?
Nah, I couldn't brush my teeth. I couldn't ruin the flavors like that. I brushed my teeth after though.
So
you can't ruin the flavors.
So you ate, slept, and came back to the flavors after your nap.
I went to sleep with gum in my mouth.
Oh my God.
I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, so my breath
was still sucking up that beer. You got gum all in your mouth.
That's tough, man. Like sometimes you let go. That's not supposed to come with you.
The end of it is they all wanted some, but they couldn't have none. That's what they really upset about.
Oh, Tahir, nobody.
Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. Because listen. We got to the airport. I was straight, right? I was good. I ain't eating nothing else. Kev, Tony, Josh, they all went and got $14 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. $14 peanut butter and jelly. You don't even know who made that. My brisket was made with love. It was made with integrity.
Do you
they
not
just
have
slapped that peanut butter and jelly together? It just
do you not have a fear as a fellow big man of shitting on a plane?
No, sir. I have no fear of it.
You're supposed to get on the plane empty. If we not supposed to eat in them bathrooms to here.
Let me tell you something.
Is
that a big man thing or a Darren thing?
No, that's a big man. I shouldn't no big nigga be in that shit. No.
Darren, let me tell you something. I don't know how the bathrooms are. I don't know how the bathrooms are in coach and economy.
Don't do that, brother.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Don't do that. He got Wildin Out money.
Let me finish.
We just came back.
Let me finish. Hold on, wait. I don't know how the bathrooms are in coach and economy. I sit there, but I shit in first class. You get what I'm saying? So like I ain't never been to the bathrooms and back. I go to the front, past the curtain. I use their bathroom. That's what I do.
That bathroom still small too.
Nah, it's a little bigger. And they use more coffee bags in there to hide the smell. That's why I go up there.
Coffee bag?
That's what they do. Every plane, when somebody throws up, they don't clean that up. They put coffee grinds over that. That's what that smell is. They cover it up with the coffee, and they do the same thing in the bathrooms. I just put you on game. Then they come through with that cart and be like, coffee? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want none of that shit.
I hope nobody on this Zoom, somebody throw up at their house, they be like, get the coffee. I hope nobody.
See here, by the way, we don't want you in first class with us. You stay in where you belong. You stay Comfort Plus tops. Don't come over here.
Listen,
that gate that's to remind you stay back there.
Let me tell you something.
We can't fit yourself where I'm at in the cockpit, so you might as well just. We don't want you nowhere near.
Listen, I had never seen somebody.
Go ahead.
I never seen somebody get kicked out of first class because of their behavior into Kevin. Kevin was in first class. He was 2 seats behind T.I. Now T.I. had drove up to the plane. They drove him up in a Porsche Cayenne, right? He gets out. We're like, oh, it's T.I. room. Kev's in first class. I don't know what Kev was going through. Maybe he just wanted to get T.I. and get his attention. But the stewardess came by. She was like, sir, I need you to button up your blouse. Kevin had opened his blouse. Had them titties out. Them titties was tittying. Them things was stanging. They was like, sir, I need, you gotta. Unless you're breastfeeding, I need you to close your blouse. Okay?
Was you hot, Kev? What happened?
Tahir is lying, is what happened.
Kevin had wore his little jewelry. He had that crossbody jewelry. He was going by his breast.
Like, oh shit, that's T.I. Let me get out there and get the drip right. Let me get the drip right.
He's sitting in this seat first class talking about, hey, rubber band man. Hey, put your goddamn blouse back on, sir, ma'am.
You can have whatever you like.
Oh man, that's funny to hear. Even though it's a lie, it's hilarious.
Y'all have given me this reputation.
Here, hold on. You talking about Tip? Your favorite rapper is Tri-Tip.
That's funny. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Write that down.
He eats that Tri-Tip expeditiously. Okay.
And Carmen with the tag.
Also, Tahir was accused of eating the chili cheese dog at the Detroit airport at 5 a.m. when we were eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It was a whole thing, guy. You cannot have.
Okay, so that's what we on the plane shit. Now I understand.
Keyword. That was the first.
And not only that, keyword accused of. Okay, it was never proven. It was allegedly. They did not.
Tony used to be so mad at Tahir on tour, man. He used to be livid. Man, you eating chili dogs at 5 a.m., man? Come on, man.
That's pretty good.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to stifle what I want. My taste buds deserve everything that they want. It doesn't matter what time it is. I'm going to get it. Okay. If they open
to hear. Made that chili dog the night before to hear. You know that chili dog sat there all night.
No, Carmen. They closed. They were closed. Detroit Airport, all the places closed. So if they had it at 6:30, that means they opened earlier and they made it. That's still good.
You gotta give your taste buds.
Your hot dog. I ain't mad at you.
Damn right.
Your taste buds a chance to wake up. You're not giving them a chance to wake up. You just slapping them in the face first thing. You ain't hitting them with no water, no toothpaste, no mouthwash, just chili dog. Like you
listen.
No, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta warm that shit up, bro. Like. You're going to have to get some teeth soon, bro. You're going to look like Rail soon, bro. You got to get some new teeth. Listen, bro. Just wait till 9 a.m. Can we get 9?
I'm telling you, Darren, to hear digestive system be like, I know this man is not eating hot dogs at 6 o'clock. They ain't even got to their desk yet. They supposed to be dealing with oatmeal, cereal, orange juice, a biscuit. They like, we need everybody in. We need lunch shift. You
know what? They try to shame me for eating what I want, right? They try to shame me. But
hey,
hold on. Here's the thing, Darren. Like, I'll eat what I want, especially if I'm in a city that city is known for having a good thing. I'm gonna try it, right? Kev, Tony Baker, Sabrina, Kev, and Tony's he's in the comments. We went to New York and they got a $28 peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It was a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They paid $28 for it. It's just excessive. I'm not doing that. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have a real meal.
You try the food of the people. First of all,
so if they had peanut butter and jelly sandwich, what did you have here?
I had a salad.
I know that's a lie.
You can't even say it with a straight face.
Here, the lettuce in between your bacon double cheeseburger is not a salad. That is
I had a Caesar salad with premium cuts of chicken. That's what I had. You know, I was watching my weight. Was what I was doing.
You watching your weight go up.
If at the airport, that shit wasn't premium. Right.
No, it wasn't at the airport. This was when we were in New York. We were actually walking through the city of New York. We was all hanging out, and they was like, "We're gonna go into what was it, Chelsea Market?" We went to Chelsea Market, and I wanted sushi, but the line was too long, so I got a salad, and it was like with romaine lettuce and iceberg, right? And then I was like, I want grilled chicken. I look up, and they getting $28 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because they grilled. And I was like, y'all paid $30 for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I was like different.
Tony Baker looked like the type to spend $30 on a sandwich.
Not at all.
Tony won't spend $30 on gas. You know he ain't eating no $30 sandwich.
Right.
You bought it for him, Kev. You bought it for him. Not say you
Tony
did.
the car Tony drives hasn't been sold in 17 years, and you talking about he eating a $30 sandwich. Now,
hey, Kev, so it's quick to assume that Tahir eat street meat.
I haven't had a danger dog in years. I haven't had a danger dog in years.
What's a danger dog?
Hot dogs, RELL outside the Staples Center and stuff. They have the hot dog wrapped in bacon and stuff with the peppers.
Oh my god!
Oh, the bacon wrap joint. The Mexican cats on behind.
Yeah,
the alley
good.
That's
lit.
So what's wrong with those?
Nothing. They just trying to throw me under the bus. Listen, Darren, I grew up. I'm a ramen noodle baby. I'm an egg sandwich baby. I'm a mayonnaise baby. Here's the thing: they try to make me feel bad because now that I made enough to get the food that I want, I get it. It don't matter the time. I don't put time constraints on my eating habits. Okay, we're all slaves to time. One thing I'm not gonna be a slave to time in is with my eating. I'm gonna eat what the fuck I want to eat when the fuck I want to eat.
So 5 a.m. You at the airport, chilling.
Pizza, nigga. 5 a.m. Pepperoni pizza, and put some bacon on that shit.
Yeah. Fuck blueberry muffins. Hell yeah.
What? That ain't gonna hold me. Here's the thing with a blueberry muffin and a banana nut muffin. It's only on the top. The rest of that cake is just this dense cake. Well, you paying for bullshit. You might as well get a slice of pizza that you don't love the whole thing. You don't love that.
Here, were you mad the first time you had a blueberry muffin and you ate the top? Hey, you know what?
He sounded traumatized by the
muffin. I say this shit ain't nothing but a sugar cookie. It's a soft ass sugar cookie.
Tahir done took his chips back before. Hey, this bag. Can I switch? Can I swap out one of the bags? This bag didn't have all the chips it had in it.
Oh, man.
Well, Tahir, what do you cook? What when you get home? You're not on the road. You don't have to do a pizza or a corn dog. What type of meals do you cook yourself?
Pizza or corn dog.
Okay.
So you don't. So you keep the diet the same at home and on the road.
Listen. This is one thing that ladies always talk about with guys. There's no consistency. Listen, I am a creature of habit.
Okay.
I was just thinking, since you're talking about how you're doing good for yourself now, so you can eat whatever you want to eat. That maybe when you're in the airport, you limited. But once you get home, I'm thinking maybe. But no, okay, cool, pizza.
It's a company called Heavy Hello Fresh, and they send.
So is that what it's in the tri-tips?
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm a connoisseur of food. Some people like it. I'm a connoisseur. I've had pizza. So y'all just had the cheese in the crust. That's so 1998. I had the pizza where they had pizza rolls in the crust, nigga. I'm talking about 2068 shit. You ain't never had that. I had a pepperoni pizza with Tostino's pizza rolls in the crust. You bite it, you got 2 bites of pizza. Like that's the shit I be on. Y'all ain't even heard of that.
So in hindsight, that's 2 entrees.
See what you trying to do right now is trying to shame me. You trying to shame me for being magnificent, nigga. I'm outstanding over here with the food. I know you want some, and somebody listen to this was like, damn, pizza rolls in the crust. I gotta try that shit. You goddamn right.
I've had it before. I'm with you. I just, I ain't gonna talk about it for everybody.
Mm-hmm. See, because you're ashamed, brother. You letting society put these limitations on what you supposed to be. I don't do that.
So I need to stop. I need to stop looking left or right before I buy the sandwich in public.
Who you looking for? You finna share it? No, that's why they call you big baby. You ain't sharing shit, baby. What you looking at for? You crossing the street? No, sit your ass down and enjoy that burger.
To hear wife Farron thought he was watching porn. It was just he was watching Food Network naked. To hear why you watching Beat Bobby Flay naked, man. They had a meatloaf competition in Savannah. It was crazy.
You know what? Kevin can talk all he want about me, but Kevin has done some of the most fat shit that I've ever seen, which is only reserved for people who have money. Like me, I might get some filthy shit, but I'll wait for it. I'll wait my turn like everybody else. Everybody else is here for a good time. I'm here for it too. I'm gonna wait for it. We were in Vegas. We went to a buffet in Vegas.
Oh, here you go.
We went to a buffet in Vegas, right? The line was, they said it's about an hour and a half wait, right? Now this, what buffet was it? Which one was it?
The Wynn buffet.
The Wynn. It's one of the best buffets in Vegas, right? Hour and a half wait. Kev goes over to the guy. How much for me to get to the food right now?
Wow.
Look, I say, how many in your party? He said 10. He said, give me 1,000. I get you in. He said, I get you 2 if you put me up front.
Every time you tell this story, you lie more and you leave more of the truth out.
Who bribes the buffet man?
So what I'm lying about? What I'm lying about, Kev?
Hey, only bosses can do that. Only bosses can do that. Only bosses.
Listen, I was at the Wynn buffet with my family on Christmas a couple years before the tour. They was coming through the line. They was like $25 a person or $35, whatever. You skip the line and you get endless mimosas. Who am I to take that opportunity away? Why? If you make money, you know what you can't make more of? Time. That hour I'm spending in line, I can't get that back. I can make $35 a person again. I can't get 11 to 12 back. I don't want to wait.
That's why I buy skip pass at amusement parks.
Yeah, man.
We do that too. We do that too.
It do make you feel like a little uppity though when you walk past. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry. Ooh, don't touch me. Please, you're in this lifetime.
I wanted to know this.
He loved to do fat stuff too. That's the only point I was making. He do fat stuff too. Look how he tugging at that shirt because he know it ain't fitting right.
Don't even really look that fat. I don't even. He don't even look fat to me. I don't even.
No, it's there for sure, Carmen. I'm not gonna hold you. It's absolutely.
If you just got the breast removed, the rest of it would kind of fall. It's just you just got the little man boobs.
No, there's a stomach too. It's a lot.
If he stood up, that shirt would come up like one of the blinds in the cartoons.
Yo, that's a funny visual.
Don't stop laughing because I've experienced that. That's why I'm laughing.
When I get up now, I grab my shirt first before I even listen. I got
why? You know why? Because you don't wear an undershirt and you scared your ass will get exposed.
My butt be out here like, yo, what's poppin', man? What y'all doing out here? Huh? Yo, what's going on here?
That's why you need to beat it. So you go.
Kevin's ass crack has its own OnlyFans. It's in different. It's all pictures of his ass cracking, but in different.
Like I'm the opposite because I actually look fat in the face, so people think I'm fat. Then when they see the body, I don't have a fat body. So like you know how girls always getting accused of only showing their face. I only show my body because they'll see my face like we know that's a fat bitch right there. She show my body, so I can be like, it's just my face. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. It's just my face.
You got the reverse problem.
I got a reverse my body.
It's just my face. It's just
it's my cheeks.
It's just my face. You did that right there. That was it.
I never heard that in all my days. She's like, hold on, before you judge me. Look, everything in proportion.
Right.
I've had a big face my whole life. They used to call me Big Face. My face is so big.
Listen, black.
What's in my pocket, dog? Big face, Carmen.
I tell you, black kids ain't sweat. They used to call me Big Face.
She come on the block, they be like, Big Face Entertainment.
Fuck y'all. I ain't fat though. But I ain't fat though. Fuck y'all.
Yo, black people will take your most insecure thing and make that your nickname. Yes. Hey, Big Face, stop calling me that.
Like what's up, Big Face about to pull up Big Face.
Oh, listen,
man.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Carmen. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I would have been that nigga doing.
Yeah, it was a nigga just like you, but no beard. It was ugly ass.
Yeah.
my whole goal in life was never to be called Big Booty Bob Bob. So I wore the baggiest jeans.
Big booty. You just thought that was going to happen.
Because I knew I had my mama's hips. I've had hips my whole life. My whole life.
They call you
thick as fuck my whole life. You understand me? That's why I was like, I ain't never getting in trouble. I ain't going to jail. I ain't going to juvenile. Because I know I had a pair of scrubs that I used to wear around the house. I was like, man, the way these scrubs fit me, bro, I would not last until they be like, hey, this thick motherfucker.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. By scrubs, you mean nursing scrubs?
Yeah. I had some.
Why you have those?
They were these pajamas.
I thought they looked comfortable. I had bought a pair. I was like, yeah, I can't never wear these outside.
Nah, so here when you did that silhouette challenge, I was like, Tahir sitting on that thing. Say, hold up. That man sitting on that thumper.
Hey, I couldn't even like it, bitch, because it was too much for me. I didn't want to see Darren Brand liked by Darren Brand in the comments.
Because you not saying that to somebody else, Darren, who don't know you and don't know to hear. They're gonna be like, "What's up? What happened? Why was you liking that?"
Nigga. Oh,
I bet his silhouette had a full beard though. I'll tell you that much.
Nigga, somebody said Tahir got a body like Howard the Duck.
Before Tahir did the cut, he had to walk into the door sideways to get the angle right. They call him TT. Tahir in the building.
Tahir, you look like you made a mean pot of greens. Like, oh, I know she made
Nigga, I'm built like a tall little person. I got a big head, that big old booty, and this little body. I was like, that's why I had to listen. All January, I stopped eating meat. I was basically on a vegan diet. I had stopped drinking. I started running. I was like, I gotta lose a little weight, boy. I'm out here looking like that thing, boy.
I don't think nobody face believe that at this Zoom. Everybody face believe.
Nah, they know. I lost 15 pounds in January. On gang, I did. And I just stopped eating. On gang, nigga. Gang shit. Whole lot of gang shit.
What gang?
Gravy gang, nigga. GG, double G's, nigga. Gravy gang. That was that shit.
Little legs. If you was big with really little legs, you would be really, really messed up. But you got nice proportion sized legs. So
yeah. But that's all the worst, Carmen, because I look the part. Like if I was top heavy with little legs, they'd be like, oh, that nigga probably was fit back in the day. But I just always look like a bad bitch. I always like my whole life.
You just look like you cook multiple things at the same time. That's all. It just look like you can master the whole stove. That's all. That's all. Like you know how to work all 4 eyes at the same time. Watch out. Like if somebody walk here, you'll hit them with your hip to get them out. Move. And then you'll get back.
I want to ask Rel, you've been kind of quiet today. So you still single? You ain't got your no boo this whole quarantine? Like what's going on?
I'm tired. I've been doing all Tahir shows all damn day. Let me got 7 YouTube shows. This nigga working, boy.
Tahir works hard. Tahir worked like he got 2 strikes. Like, bro, you good. You don't have to do this every day.
I know. To him, he think he Tupac of the internet. Like, anybody coming after you, nigga?
Listen, you know what it is, and Kev can attest to this, man. Once you've been broke before, once you've been poor, you came up poor, you don't ever want to go back. So I work every day like I don't ever.
No, Kev got shit. Kev got a whole load of shit too. Like,
yeah,
Kev got his own
just as much as me. Just as much.
Yeah, bro. I be at the house.
Working, nigga.
You work from home.
Nah.
I called Kev one time because I had to FaceTime. I never FaceTime, but I FaceTime him one time. And I was like, where are you at? He was like, the West Wing. The what? This nigga told me the West Wing of the house. I was like, okay.
Hey, Kev, I do appreciate them nice likes you did on my house. You always showed me love. And then when I saw yours, I was like, well. I was like, there's more to do. It's clearly.
I don't think it's possible to work too much when you do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because we like obligated. You know, we got an obligation. We making people happy. So it's like, you know, creativity and writing is a muscle. So once you stop working, you will, you know, that muscle will weaken. So I think it's important for, you know, people like us to keep their grind going.
That's crazy. Kev said the same thing about buffets. He was like, I don't ever think that's too much buffets. Like, people like to eat. You know what I'm saying? If we stop eating, who gonna wear XXX shirts? So I am actually helping other people.
If buffets come back, y'all jumping on?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I might not do a buffet and I might not do a cruise ever again. I might be like, I'm good.
Forever?
That's it. Forever?
Well, the thing about the cruise, bro, when they got stuck in Oakland, they was stuck in Oakland for like 3 weeks.
Facts.
Just getting like a salad and a roll. And I was like, forget being stuck. A salad and a roll. I'm not going to kill me. I can't be eating this every day.
You can't take me from where I could order every entree to just a salad and a roll.
Man.
Yeah, I never really was into buffets anyway, so you know, I think that should be, you know, completely X'd out. Just the thought process. That's one of the things that I think is never going to pick back up again.
Do you think that's because you had a fat face and you didn't want to be like seeing that at a buffet?
No, that wasn't it. Because shit, I can still eat with the best of them. I can stuff this fat face.
I feel like they can come back. They just gotta figure it out. Like, instead of people getting their own food, everything has a glass on it, so you can at least see what you want, and you just go down the line and you just point at what you want, and that way no one else is touching the food. You don't have too many people touching the food. It's only the people that are working there, and they're.
I don't know. I think
like that.
I don't even think that would be a good idea, because at the end of the day, you still got all them people breathing over the food. Like, I don't see why we ever mess with the buffets. You know?
Oh, man, stop talking about them like that. I love them. I miss them.
I mean, only exception is crab legs, because you know the food is inside the shell. So I think we should just like only have crab leg buffets from now on.
Carmen, that don't save your food. That don't save your meal. That don't save your meal. What you mean? The shell? Cause your food is inside the shell.
But you still gonna feel weird if somebody else touch your crab legs. If somebody touch your crab legs, like, bro, come on, man, get your hands up.
If they touch it, but I mean, it's not out in the air like the mashed potatoes. Come on, we can't think that crab legs is gonna be in the same condition as the mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes got everybody breath on it.
That's true. But they be good though.
What do y'all subscribe to? The like, you need to be subjected to a certain amount of you know, viruses and stuff, just so your immune system be strong.
Facts. That's life.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
back in the day,
herd immunity. Yeah.
Well, like daycare kids. If you went to daycare, you're like, my kids was in daycare. They stayed sick for the first 4 or 5 years of life. Then after that, they was like, all right, we good now. But when kids don't doing that, they be like, they don't be ready for stuff.
I had chlamydia in 98, and after that chlamydia, I think I'm good for life. I don't think I need to get no other virus after that. That was a wrap.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll teach you something.
Carmen, why are you?
It was a wrap. My baby daddy gave it to me, trying to lie. I'm like,
she got her AA chip for 6 years since she got burned.
Right. Chlamydia, you good.
Oh my God! You got an AA chip.
Hey, I gotta do a show, man. I gotta dip out with y'all, baby. I gotta tell some jokes.
All right, bro.
Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Nice having you.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow night. We're gonna have a great time tomorrow. I'm excited. Let's do that. All right.
We're gonna kill it.
We're gonna have fun. Love y'all, family, man.
Funny.
Peace.
I want to give a shout out to Young Deuces and LeBaron and Quentin McFarland for sending me some Cashapp. Thanks, guys. I just signed up for Cashapp today, so I'm excited.
we don't think all at the end of the show.
Much love.
We don't think all at the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Carmen and Darren, I haven't got the chance to chop it up with y'all. How did y'all stand-up comedy career start?
Okay. You want to go first, or you want me to go? You want to go? Right. My comedy career started in Greensboro, North Carolina. It was my first group was Freestyle Funny Comedy Show. Me, Chico Bean, Osama been drinking, who y'all see me with All Death Cannabis, my brother B-Dot, and our homeboy comedian Burpee. All of us started in North Carolina doing our own show once a month for like 2 years. So we had to come up with new 10-minute sets every month, and we had improv games included in our show. So it was a 2-hour show with stand-up and improv. And we started off doing college locally, and then we fell into NACA, and that's really where we blew up. We fell into that NACA program because, you know, college got that. You know, if you can get through a college crowd, you can make a living off that for years. And so that's kind of where we started. And then, of course, Wildin Out came back. Chico got on there first, became a star, came back, got B-Dot, got Burpee on there, came back, got me on there. We tried to get Drink, but by the time Drink came on the show, they had switched to social media. So they wasn't really looking for up and coming. They was looking for the big following. And so he never got his opportunity to get on there. So he kind of missed that wave. But that's kind of how I started, man. I started, you know, with 10-minute sets, you know, giving away 5 tickets to show to see if anybody would come. You know, only people in the crowd is like 2 or 3 of your friends, 12 people, and you performing hard. And that's kind of where we got it from. That's kind of where we all started for. And this started in 2009.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2009.
That's dope.
That is that.
Yeah.
That's super dope. It's always good to get those type of ordinary stories because sometimes people think like, yo, you just a social media comedian or whatever the case. Like it's always good to hear how people started, how long they've been doing it. Because I know people a lot of people thought that Ryan Davis was just a social media comedian. They didn't know that Ryan had been working for years and just quietly growing his social media following.
Us and Ryan crossed paths like, I'm talking like 2009. Carlos Miller coming from open mics in Atlanta. We crossed paths in like 2009. And we all just happened to get on Wildin Out on that platform at the same time. And that's kind of where all that, but all the ones that people love came from stand-up. It all came from stand-up. It all came from, you know, doing comedy shows and lounges and bars. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can get on the mic, whatever you can try it out, that's where it came from.
Nigga, Carlos had a room in the basement of a goddamn Italian restaurant.
Facts.
I did.
Facts.
I was like, nigga, okay, that's good. And they was there for the kids. So,
but crazy is those kind of shows and in Atlanta like that, they come to laugh. So like, you know, it might be 12 people, but it's 12 people dying if you're funny.
Sometimes, nigga. Because at what is it? 252 Tappers Lounge, nigga. Sometimes they can't get boo.
Yeah, how about they come to roast back? They come to roast back.
Exactly. They back and forth with you. Yeah. So I started in 2005. It's really weird what made me get into comedy. I read a book by Pastor Rick Warren called The Purpose-Driven Life. And after I read that book, I was just like determined to find my purpose in life because I just, you know, I felt like I kind of was just stuck. I wasn't happy, you know, single mother, you know, with 3 kids. I was working in the medical field and medical collections. And so I decided I wanted to be an entertainer. So I did all this research on entertainers and I just was looking at different avenues into entertainment. And when I got to the most successful entertainers, I was really mesmerized by stand-up comedians because most stand-up comedians, they always have stand-up to fall back on, you know. And I was just researching the greatest stand-up comedians, all of them, you know, from Bill Cosby, Martin Lawrence, hey, Gary Owen. And so I just decided I wanted to try stand-up. So I went and I did an open mic night and it went really well for me. And I just fell in love with comedy. So I've been here ever since.
That's what's up. And Carmen, listen, Carmen has been Carmen her entire career. She's always
she was big face first though. Before that,
she's always been outspoken. She's always been very confident in herself and in her material. And I've definitely seen the growth over the years. But she was always someone that when she was on the scene, you noticed her. She wasn't timid or anything like that. You recognized Carmen anytime she was in the room. So
and my first gig, now that Gary's here, I want to see if Gary remembers this. One of my first.
Don't put him on the spot like that. He don't remember shit.
So he will remember Terrence Reynolds. Terrence Reynolds from Brothers. And Terrence Reynolds booked me to open up for Gary on at a military base, Fort Leonard Wood military base. And that was like one of my first big gigs opening up for Gary. Hey, Gary.
Terrence was my roommate when I first got to LA. Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Terrence is a really good dude. So he was the first guy to really give me the opportunity. He was the guy that looked at me and said that you are bigger than St. Louis and you need to get out of St. Louis and you can really make something of yourself. So yep, that was my kind of the one who pushed me to come out to LA and spread my wings. Now here I am working with Gary Owen again. Hey.
That's how I go. That's how I go. That's how I go.
Yep.
That's exactly how it goes.
That's awesome. Hey, Gary, man, how you doing, brother?
Good. Hey, Darren, did you go to North Carolina A&T?
I graduated from North Carolina A&T. Aggie Pride. Congrats on your daughter joining. Absolutely.
Yes,
I seen it. I already know. They tagged
Yep.
when you announced it, so many people tagged me in it. They was like, "Did you see this? Did you see this?" I was like, "I see it." She about to have the time of her life, yo. She made a great decision.
Yeah, when I went to an
Great
HBCU, it was my second time going to college.
Get your ass up, Kevin.
I went to the parking lot when I
There
went.
wasn't no HBCUs in Washington. The blacks didn't reach that far.
You could have went out of town.
No, Melissa didn't. Listen, this is my story. Melissa would have went to Grambling. I would have went to Grambling. She would have went to Howard. I would have went to Howard. She would have went to Spelman. I would have went. If she would have went to HBCU, blame her. She wanted to stay in state because she had a scholarship. I stayed in state. Had I known that it was going to become so important in the black community, I would have been like, girl, we got to go at least to TSU, man. We probably could get in. It's kind of close to Washington. Brother, the nearest HBCU to Tacoma, Washington probably is TSU. They don't go past Texas and St. Louis. Like, halfway through the United States, they was like, man, we ain't going.
That's it. Hey,
I hear a lot of excuses. That's all I'm saying. I hear a lot of excuses, but it's all good, man. It's all good.
I would have went to HBCU, but I'm not black.
Wait, does it count if you go to HBCU but you don't graduate?
Well, a lot of people say it does, but when you graduate, you don't feel that way.
Listen, because Darren, I was talking to Tony. Tony is a Sigma, but he didn't graduate. I was like, do it count? He was like, man, as long as you cross, it don't matter if I graduate. I did this stuff.
Why did I think, why did I think Kevin was about to say I was talking to Tony? Because you said it twice. And I thought you were about to be like, I was talking to Tony. They said it never rains in Southern California. I moved here.
Oh my God.
Hey, Tony, you got to go back and get that degree, man. You can't be out here and you just went to college to pledge. Yeah, man, I got my letters, man. I'm out.
He just wanted a roommate.
Apparently, it's not that uncommon. I didn't know because usually,
a lot of people do it, but that's not the thing to do. Like, I'm just gonna get my letters. Blue fun. All right, I'm done. Like you're not supposed to do that, Tony.
Why you go? Yeah, well, you go. Listen, you gonna pay to pledge, and then you gonna have student loans too, and you ain't even got the degree. Oh, man.
How you gonna leave college there? You gotta pay to get to the step shows, and you know the cost. Now you're not even a member no more.
You ain't got your ID.
You ain't got your ID. Hey, sir, this is not working. So,
yo, my worst.
Hey, Frank, y'all ain't put my name on the list. All the bloods who were school, the ones who were school, they don't get in. So.
You gotta have an ID. They said your ID it won't scan, bro. We can't do this.
Your ID won't scan.
Yeah. But bro, this frat my life. Oh my God.
You know what's funny? College kids do the most for a $5 cover. That's all it is. You're doing all that for $5.
Yo, I remember when I first started doing college shows, I was like, man, they're gonna have 3,000. I'm gonna do crazy in merch. When I tell you I didn't sell a shirt.
Oh.
I ain't got no money. It was like, bro, the school paid for you to come.
It's hard to spend money in college. It's hard. You got to hold on to that thing.
Oh, bro. You remember how much $20
was
in college? I can't buy no shirt. I got to eat.
Bruh.
I saw ramen noodles when I did a college show. I saw ramen noodles and those sold really well.
Hey, listen,
that was your merch?
Yes.
When I went to A&T, every restaurant had a deal for college day. Every restaurant had a deal. Bojangles, you can get 2 pieces of chicken, a biscuit, and a drink for $1.99 on Monday. Now that's crazy. That's $2. Okay,
That's to let you know the food's not nourishing, though.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest.
But in college, it's about survival. It ain't about
Ain't nobody worried about that. You right out of high school, Gary. Ain't nobody worried about nutrition. Like you still jumping off of porches when you in high school. Ain't nobody. You ain't worried about getting hurt then.
I'm sorry, call my daughter bougie, but I'm sending her organic food. Put in the fridge. Don't eat that shit.
She probably not eating it. She said that shit to the weirdos at college. Hey girl, let me try your organic vegan meal.
Your daughter
organic big meal for your bikini. Thanks. Turn up.
Your daughter's gonna have her own farmers market in her dorm. People gonna be coming in on Sunday.
What you got today? Vegan eggs. Okay, I got celery. I got kale, carrots.
These are cage-free eggs.
She's gonna look good at that 30-year A&T reunion. I know that.
Darren, you still be going to homecoming?
Dude, I was so excited.
Never missed a year. Never missed a year since I graduated. Never.
Oh, Darren.
Really?
Sorry.
Never.
Talk. You don't have homecoming.
My school tatted on me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's tatted on me.
Listen, that's because he still owed them money. As soon as he pay off his student loans, they'll take it off.
No, I think Darren got some good at A&T. He's remembering that shit.
When'd you graduate, Darren?
Huh?
When'd you graduate?
I'll tell you tomorrow at the show.
Man, you ain't missed the homecoming?
I ain't missed the homecoming.
Listen, when Darren graduated, segregation laws were still in play, so he can't say
you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You got a college basketball hairstyle. You're not gonna talk about me.
You
got
the Duke starting five, Darren.
Hey, Tahir, you're up. Me, coach? Yeah, you're up.
Me, coach.
Here, you do have. I didn't even notice it. It is definitely everybody in the league got that.
That's my age range for my audition. So I just stay. Listen, I told you, I don't change my hairstyle because I gotta always look like my headshot. So I'm not going until I'm ready to get new pictures. I ain't changing my hair, bro. I'll rock the same hairstyle.
We're looking for somebody who look like they like football but don't play it. Maybe he attends coffee shops, reads magazines. Here, there we go.
Every day.
I look like a neo soul singer who can't sing. That's me all day, baby.
You look like a neo soul food singer.
But while you sing background, you eating. Let me go. Deep, 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 deep.
You look like your name is Tahir. Like, don't he look like
for sure?
Yeah,
you definitely look like your name is Tahir.
For sure. Tahir look
like you the little black boy that the white girls came to hug at daycare. Tahir's here. Tahir's here.
Tahir looks like an instant salesman's.
What was that? Your fat ass tongue died because you ain't ate in 10 minutes.
I lost it.
Anytime you miss your injection of gravy in your left breast, your tongue just goes out like a car.
I said an instant salesman favorite cup. No, wet drink. No. Everybody's watching me.
Gravy.
Oh, snap.
Okay, Gravy and Big Face. We want your friends. Gravy and Big Face. Come on, Gravy. Come on, Big Face. They both talking about us. Gravy and Big Face.
Gary Owen, what? Why do people keep running up on you on stage? What's happening right now, man?
I don't know. I mean, it once, right? Twice? 3 times?
Twice?
A lady.
It was. I feel like it was twice in the last 2 weeks. I don't know. You want me to go down there with you? Because I always got that thing on me. By thing, I mean a ladle for gravy.
No. I don't know what happened, man. I literally, because everybody's asking what happened. I was on stage, and I'm at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, which is it's 90% black.
Yeah.
So literally, all I said was, yeah, up until I was 7 years old, it was just me and my mom in an apartment. And this dude goes, I thought you were from a trailer park. And I go, yeah, we moved there after I was 7. You said you was from a trailer park. And then I started going in, not like an asshole, but going in on him a little bit. Yeah. I turned around, this motherfucker's on the stage. Like this on the side. I said, all I said was, don't, this ain't gonna be good for you. Not like I'm gonna do something, but the crowd and security. I was like, don't. And then they got him out of there. Found out he had a knife and a gun on him.
A knife and a gun?
Whoa.
Now wait, is this buddy that when your security ice cold came up, he just did the hand. He was like,
but listen, Brad has done trial by error. He has let so many people get in my face over the years. He knew this might be the last draw. You're fired if this guy gets me.
No, it's not that. It's a time in the country. He was like, he's one of those. And his senses kicked in, and he had to protect you, bro. You're the nucleus. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker went on stage like, hey.
Yeah, he gave it to Clark.
I watched that whole video because you gave the breakdown before the video. You was like, now watch this. Watch when the hand goes up like Joe Clark.
He came by me so smooth though, Brad. I thought he moonwalked. I thought he moonwalked into him. Hey, you got served too.
Listen, he slid on stage like a praise dancer. He was like,
whatever it takes.
Listen, man, I was like, I was really tripping. Like, the guy was like, nah, man, I've been telling people he's trailer park, I'm trailer park, and now he's lying. Like, why would that make you so upset? Like,
what I'm trying to figure out. Then when I asked security, I said, how did he get on stage? They said it looked like he was going to the bathroom. You got
right up the steps.
Left. That motherfucker made a quick right, and he was on the stage. It's like, oh shit. So,
man, I don't know, but I was literally watching that. Like, dang, what would I do if somebody on stage with their fist balled up like that?
I kept my distance. I know I did that.
The only thing I could say was,
like, away.
I'm glad you say.
What'd you say, Darren?
All thing I could say, what I saw was like, damn, Gary, I'm glad you say.
Man,
like, what do you say when you see a video like that? Like, damn, like, shit.
Yeah, that's
I'm glad we're in the pandemic. Let me stay inside 2 more months.
What's crazy is like you don't typically see that with comedians. That's not some shit like you see rappers get into it with people on stage. But with comedy, like it's a very jovial energy in the crowd typically. So the fact that somebody, first of all, he got mad because he didn't read the whole biography and he mixed that.
That's what I'm. If Gary was like, "No, I was killing them," and everybody got that makes more. But the like. That's not where you were born. Like why would you be up? That's stuck in.
No,
he thought Gary was one of them. He thought he thought they could. It was an ally. He thought he could relate.
But no, I'm telling y'all, these fans, these people, like I've had so many people walk up to me on stage and not on stage, but walk up to me after the show and be like, hey, yo, do you really got 3 kids? Like they would be mad if what we saying on stage is not true. So like, I guess he felt like you had been deceiving him all these years by telling him that you were in the trailer park. That's right.
I think it's a lot of these times he probably never went to a comedy show before.
Oh.
So then when y'all said you're getting made fun of, you don't realize we're just having fun. We don't really. Honestly, you're a voice. I don't know who I'm talking to.
You can't even see.
He's 5 rows back.
He lost his president. He thought he had a homeboy he could relate. Like he was going through a lot emotionally. And then when he realized that you was with the culture, you with the people, you're like, man, fuck this.
No, Darren, it was a black dude. It was a black dude. It wasn't a white guy. It was a
white guy.
He was white.
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah.
The
only white dude.
Yeah. He was like, oh,
I'm so high. I'm agreeing with him. I'm like, hell yeah. Was I wrong?
No, it's white.
I thought he was black the whole time.
Nah, I'm sure he was mad at the audience.
To see you because you was.
He was mad at the audience in the food selection. No Impossible Burgers? What the fuck?
Listen, that explains the knife. Because I was like, who the fuck just walk around with a knife unless, it's like you putting up walls and shit. But That explains a
Gun
lot.
too, though. He had a gun and a knife. That was
Yeah, not the gun. I understand. The gun. I understand. It's a lot.
My question is there security tomorrow? After show?
Nah, there's not. But we pretty much know everybody who'll be at the shows.
Yeah.
See how this goes.
Just remember, it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Keep it light. Keep it light. Keep it light.
Yes.
Keep it light.
I'm ready.
You may want to wear this.
Going at the bottom.
There you go. Wear that. The shirt.
Oh my God. I thought that was a shirt.
To Gary's point, though, when you have when you get known on social media and people don't know, they haven't been a stand-up show, some of them don't know the etiquette. I remember we was on tour, and who was like laughing, and then he just stood up and was like, "Can I ask a question?" And I was like, "What? What are you?" I was like, "No, we're in a show." He's like, "Oh, okay. I never been." I was like, you didn't get the vibe from Tahir and Tony that this wasn't really like a question and answer section. But he was
nobody else stood up. Why did you feel that it was okay for you? Hey, I know nobody else said nothing, but I'm gonna say it. Excuse me,
bro. We had some of the wildest people. Like for the most part, we had 2.5 years. Well, I won't say 2.5, 2 years of good tours, right? And then. Like it was just a handful of incidents. Like one time I don't know if we were Utah or something, but like we had finished the show. It was a great show, and we were about to line up for pictures, and this dude was just like, "I'm going first," and everybody else was in line. They was like, "Nah, bro, it's a line back there." He's like, "Fuck this line and fuck y'all and fuck Kev on stage. I'm finna take my picture with Kev on stage."
It was Oklahoma. He was drunk and he was huge.
What college?
It wasn't a college. It was at the whatever that theater is downtown.
I bet you did this, Kev. Come on.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir. Please, Mr. Sir. Let's just get this over with.
Oklahoma and then Philly. Philly had no reason to do this, right? I did my bit, my set. Tony did his set. Dude was chill. Kev gets up and starts doing his jokes, and the dude was like, "Hey, yo, fuck this nigga, man. This nigga sucks, B. Corny." I
was like, see, he came to a battle rap. I was like,
I didn't even do nothing to you, sir. I don't
understand. Like, at this point, if you're coming to that tour, you should know. We weren't even at comedy clubs. Like, you had to know these people to come to this show. It wasn't like, oh, I go to this club all the time, no matter who comes. Like, someone had to tell you that it was this. And he was like, man, I hate him.
Yeah. But look,
some people wake up that morning and be like, okay, this the day. This the day. My voice will be heard. He will know how I really feel about him.
The way the room was set up, he was at the very back by the bar. Kev didn't even know he was getting heckled until dude was getting put out. His cries were falling on deaf ears. I only knew because I was back there grabbing a drink and I just happened to see Buddy just start wilding out. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this problem, right? So I'm about to walk up. Security walks up. His girl is trying to calm him down. She's embarrassed. And then he gets pushed out. And Kev was like, what happened back there? And everybody was like, just keep going, baby. Just keep going.
Hey, that right there ain't got nothing to do with you. You keep going, sweetheart.
You keep letting the Lord use you. You're doing a fantastic job.
People are crazy. I think the craziest thing, nothing really happened to me, but the craziest thing, I used to open for Corey Holcomb. And so it's always drama with Corey Holcomb. It's always, women mad at him throwing shit. And so one time he told one of his abortion jokes, and this lady was like so offended and mad, and she was cursing him out. So they put her out, and I was out in the hallway, and she came out and she was mad at me. Like, I can control what this man is saying. They're like, how are you going to let him talk about abortions and you're a woman and you went up stage and you were funny? And she was just like going at me. And then she started crying. And next thing you know, I'm hugging her and we having a moment. And
she must have just had one.
And how fucked up it was. And he was talking shit. I was like, oh God. I'm like,
so we did this Shaq tour.
She was going through it.
Yeah.
We did the Shaq tour for 2 years. And the first run, Corey was going last, and I was going right before Corey. And I'd always tell my road manager, as soon as Corey goes up, get the fucking shirts ready. I was gonna leave pissed. All these merch shirts, and I made sure I wouldn't say the word bitch or hoe my whole act. So I'm sitting here, the most respectful man towards black women on earth. And then Corey comes up, yeah, bitches, pregnancy test. Fuck him. They coming out. I got like Black is Beautiful t-shirts. You are somebody.
Gary was shorting Corey Holcomb stock.
When I tell you that's what you do, because when he gets on stage, it's going within the first 10 minutes of him on stage, it's going to be a rush of women leaving the show angry. And you gotta be girl. I had an abortion too, bitch. $20.
Right, but listen,
call me, cry on it.
When you watch Corey on stage, you gotta look and see if anybody else laughing before you laugh. You gotta be like, oh, okay. Man,
we done had couples fight. You know, he had a joke one time about how the stepdaddy should only buy stuff for his kids, you know, not the other kids that the lady got. There was a couple in the audience literally fighting, like I'm talking about hitting each other, and like that's what I'm talking about. Them ain't my kids. Them ain't my kids. And so,
like, can you imagine telling a joke that starts an argument? That's what I've been trying to tell you. He ain't my son like that.
No, literally, if I knew that, my t-shirts would have been, I get all my kids' gifts.
Okay. Man,
I made my t-shirts according to Corey's act.
You had to say, yo, kid's a bitch. Your kid is, you had a shirt that said, your kid is my kids. That shit went your kids is my kids. Give me 3 of those. Give me 3.
Jesus Christ was a side baby. And so all the church people leaving out. And so I'm in the audience selling crosses. Like, here you go, ma'am. God bless you.
Who do you go for Jesus?
You know, hey, Carmen, you should have been holy water. Everybody when they walked out, just like this just to get the spirit out for you.
That's one thing I will give him. He taught me how to make money on the road. Like, if you ain't got it after he get up there, it was crazy. That was
the one girl. I was in St. Louis of all places.
Wow.
It was at some theater, and it wasn't you, but another girl opened up for me. And I'm on stage, and she's in the audience going up and down the aisle with her burned CDs. And I'm going, hey, could you go out in the lobby? She's literally like walking down the aisle like she's at a football game selling beer. I was like, what?
Let me tell you something, Gary. St. Louis, be glad she wasn't selling coochie up and down the aisle, okay?
Nobody was buying that.
Better burn CDs than burning coochie in your show, Gary. I'm just saying.
Hey, what's the coochie going rate in St. Louis right now?
I have no idea. I've lived in Los Angeles and I'm married now, so I don't know what it's going for now. So
burning coochie. Yo, Carmen is wild.
Oh my God.
I almost had to knock out a student at a college show.
Really?
Yeah. It was whatever that HBCU is in Austin, Texas. I forgot the name of it. It's real small. I did the Homecoming comedy
Stephen
show.
F. Austin?
Huh?
Is it Stephen F. Austin?
Yep. That's it. I was doing that homecoming show. And Tyler went on stage, Tyler Chronicles, you know, shouts out to him. He killed last show. I'm doing my show, I'm killing, and the dude, he obviously drunk. It's homecoming. He in the front, he heckling, and I'm like, bro, nobody can even hear you, so I'm gonna win no matter what. Like, so just stop heckling me. Like, I got the mic, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on stage. I used the whole stage. I walk over, and I'm doing this. I turn around. He's on stage. I immediately drop the mic in this hand and bring this hand back to hit, because at this point, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm right. All I see is a man up here while I'm working. Tyler comes behind him and scoops him like football player. Snap. Yeah, like picks him up and be like, and I'm looking at the person who booked me. He like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like security grabs him and yokes him out. I'm just sitting there like, bro, I almost beat the shit. You know, that was fear. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you on stage and you go turn around and tell a joke, and it's a person right there. Like, here though.
Man, crazy.
Nah.
Gary said his laptop died.
Okay.
So he'll just do it tomorrow.
All right.
When that now I'm hearing these stories, I'm like, bro, when I go back out, maybe I got to make sure. I mean, the clubs usually have security. I just really never thought about it. Like they have security, but I ain't never. My audiences don't really be on that, type of energy and stuff. It'd be mostly church people. I remember when me and Tahir was in Sacramento last year, and they were like, "Man, your audiences are great and on time, but they don't buy no liquor like that." And I was like,
My audience buy liquor and get too drunk. Hey, I want to ask y'all as comedians. To me, I think this is the best, worst feeling at the same time as a comedian. You're on stage, you're killing, but you're killing so good that the tables are having a conversation after each joke.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're killing them, but you said they're like, bitch. So you remember that time he talked about 3 years ago? You're like, I can hear y'all. Like
that happens, bro. The most, and this is just the truth. A table like 8 black women together, hearing a relatable joke, they'd be like, "That's when I told you that was over there." Remember? And when your last baby father was, it'd be like, "Yeah, okay, God, I have more."
Right. Hey guys, what's crazy is that's not even the joke. I'm trying to get there.
And they don't mean no harm. Usually when people doing that because they're having a good time.
Yeah.
Like when you're watching a movie, like, "Oh, you seen that part?" Like it's that type of energy.
Man,
but then you got the people beside the table looking at them like this.
Oh man. Listen, black people, we just some animated people. Everything we do is big.
What I'm saying? It's here. It's right here.
Yeah. Listen.
The
worst is when they having a good time and they want to talk to you. Why you doing it? Nah. Hey, nigga, say it again. Say it again for the people. Hey, the bitches ain't hear you. Say it one more time, big dog. Like, sir.
This was me on stage. Hey, boy, you killing it. They gonna bring Wildin Out back. Hey, big dog. Hey, you funny as hell. You talk to Nick Cannon. Hey, where DC at?
How many seasons did you do, Darren? You was on there for a minute.
7 seasons.
Oh,
That's what I thought. And that was over 3 or 4 years or more longer?
4 years. Yep.
4 years?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you had the show with Tim, Basic to Bougie?
Basic to Bougie, yeah. That was like when Wildin Out kicked me off, they was like, "All right, man, we got something else for you." So but no, it was perfect. Like, to be honest, I got on Wildin Out as a walk-on. Like, you know how a football player get a scholarship? That was me.
Yeah.
Like, came in and was like, "You made the team!" But you better stay good because we'll get rid of your ass.
A scholarship is when a player is good at football, the school will pay for them to go for free because they play football so well.
Gotcha. I got a scholarship in tennis. At HBCU is a college and university that black people attend, white too, but generally black, so we can kind of keep our culture intact and also pass it down to our kids. And it's also good to be taught by people that look like you, that have kind of gone through what you want to do in life. So they can help you and prevent you from going from the same pitfalls that they may have fallen victim to. I know you may not understand that because you don't like black women, but I, being a product of an HBCU, would like to
and a black woman.
You say what?
And being a black woman, you can understand. I had black teachers at UW, man. Come on, man.
What you're not about to do is give your school a cool ass nickname. UW. You're not about to do that.
UW, man. That's what the blacks called it.
Where you go, UW? Where the fuck is that?
Anyway, what's you guys' favorite way to eat chicken? I had chicken Alfredo earlier, but fried is my main.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Sometimes I really hate that I missed out.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Carmen. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're fine.
People in the comments, and people keep saying this. People keep saying, "Kev, can you bring Wildin Out back on your app?" Do y'all know how much money do y'all think do you understand Wildin Out was a Viacom show? You think I have money to to license Wildin Out?
Yes, we do.
I do not have that type of money. I'm glad y'all believe in me. I couldn't even license the end part, much less the Wildin Out.
Hey Kev, I'm 100%. You're doing well, brother. Okay, but what you are not doing is well enough to pay 27 cast members.
No,
staff, and 28 episodes in 14 days. That's what you're not paid enough.
I know. Bro, I went to a Wildin Out taping one day. First of all, of course they do this, but it didn't click. I thought they were shooting an episode a day. I think it was like 4 or 6 episodes they shot that day. They had a whole crowd. The doggone production crew is out of this world, and that's just the day of production, not counting pre, post, royalties.
If we go over time, I think it's like 25, 30K an hour.
An hour?
An hour. Yeah, something crazy like that. Because that's why they used to be so crazy. Hey, we be
Go.
Stage having the time. They be like, hey, cut it off. Cut it. Be ready. Play the music. Hey, y'all, this next game, you need to speed the fuck up.
Man. It was like, bruh, I don't think y'all understand that is a prized possession of Viacom.
Who was the executive producer? Tyler Perry?
No, we just shot at Tyler Perry Studios at one of his lots. At one of his 12 lots. Yeah.
No, I was saying that because that's how that nigga shoot. He shot that Christmas movie. He shot that in 6.5 hours.
Yeah. Bro, listen, bro. I've shot 16 episodes of Wildin Out in 6 days.
Man, what?
Wow, that's
like
crazy.
to the point at the end of the season, a nigga had to go get. I was gelling. I had to go get some gels for the shoes. Like niggas was getting massages after the show. Like, hey,
really?
Yeah, it was body work. The show take 2.5 hours to shoot, and it's cut out in 22 minutes.
That's the other thing I didn't realize how long it took to get one episode.
Let me break it down to you. Let me tell you the worst part I've seen. I've seen somebody get on the show and have a watch party, and none of their jokes made it to the air, made it on television.
Oh no!
You got to be careful. You got to be careful. You got to think. It's 20 cast members, right? The show shot 20. Everybody goes every joke. Everybody goes. They only air 3 or 4 per game. That's it. So let's just start from the get-go. Nick joke gonna get aired. The guest gonna get aired. Now let's go down the line. DC, Justina, Chico, Carlos, Conceited, Hitman, Charlie Clips, maybe me. You know what I'm saying? And you see where I'm at. I'm 8, and I've been there 7 seasons. I'm right here. So anytime your joke air, you be like, huh? Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm still on the show.
Man,
it's cutthroat, man.
So they could make a whole nother episode of each episode with how much stuff they left on the cutting room floor.
Oh, if
they should do an episode with all the bombs.
Yeah. But sometimes
make it.
But sometimes when people weren't that good, they bomb for real, but they cut it like they was good.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Some people they ain't gonna make them look too bad. They got some people they gonna make them.
Ooh, this nigga being messy. You know I love it. I love that.
I film reality TV, so it's
okay. So
text me after you're done.
My first 3 seasons, Wildin Out was so cutthroat. If you started on stage, the next day we would be leaving in the lobby to get picked up. You'll see that person with their luggage sent home.
Man,
by the time social media played a factor, they let one guy, and I'm not gonna say his name, but they let one guy, he messed up. They was like, ooh, hey, cut, let's run it from the top, let's do it again. So when they did that, all the old head was like, do it again? What you mean, do it again? Y'all used to seeing niggas home. Bro, they fired somebody at 5 p.m., told them to get ready. Your flight's at 8. That's
hold on. I was planning that.
Wait a minute. I cannot pack my stuff. Good. Can I check?
Listen, you gotta be with the shit, okay? You gotta be with the shit, or you gotta be loved. You got to be loved out there in this world. It's 5 p.m. We just had a full day rehearsal. We leaving. They say, hey, let me talk to you real quick. We walking out. My boy come out. He's like, bro, you straight? Like, man, I got to pack. My car will be here in an hour.
Jesus Christ. You know how awake you gonna be on that flight home? You ain't even gonna blink.
Like this the whole time out the window.
But real fans are wilding out. No, you've seen people come and go. They've seen it. You've seen it come and
like,
go.
Can you imagine what they come up with to tell their mama? Like, no, mom, they didn't fire me. No, this what happened. What
was hating. They was hating.
I was only scheduled to do half the episode. I wasn't supposed to do the full 22 minutes.
I'm outside. Like now, when you just on set, 5 minutes, mama, open the door.
I'm telling you, every time I got that email, I was like, whoo. Because I never felt like I was winning the core. I felt like I had to earn every season why I deserved to be there. Every season.
I felt the same way when I first got with ADD because me and Meg had came in to fill some slots, and we got, I mean, for the first 3 months in the comments, niggas was like, y'all suck. Meg, you cute, but you still suck too. Was like, man, shut your fat ass up. We don't even care. I was all right, man. I'm just trying to get the check for you.
That's how I felt too, to hear when I was at All Def. I was like, man, what if I get fired or one day?
You see, I was gonna take the high road and not even bring this up, but since you want to be messy and childish,
Michelle, go ahead.
Darren, let me tell you how my friend, my brother, Kev on Stage, fired me at All Def Digital. So how you said you never fully felt comfortable? Like every time I went to All Def, I just was waiting on the other shoe to drop, right? I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the comments to listen. So I would go early. I was there before everybody, especially when we moved to the new office. Keep in mind, it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get to All Def in the morning, and this is at 7. And then it took me an hour and a half to get home. This is when we were in Culver City. We moved downtown, and now it only takes me an hour to get there. I'm there early. I'm there. I'm turning on the lights with the custodian. He's like, hey, you get the ones upstairs. I said, I got you.
I walking in. Good morning.
Yep. And I stay there late too. I stay there 5, 6 o'clock. If I had a show at the Union, I would just stay to 6:30 at the job, making sure everything's done, all of that type of stuff. So we got the drop. We got the show called The Drop. We do it Monday through Friday. Yeah. Great show. We brought the views up. Me and my co-host, man, we brought the views up on this motherfucker. We rocking, right? Having a great time. Then one Monday comes, and Kev says, hey guys, we either got to fire you or we got to end the drop. I say, what? He said, well, listen, I want to end the drop so that way we can keep y'all jobs and y'all will find something else to do. You're going to be writers and you have to be producers. You know, we got to do this whole thing. I'm like, hey, man, whatever y'all need me to do. This is my first job that I like doing and I got insurance, right? So I'm like, yeah, whatever.
You had insurance?
I had good insurance too. Good. I can go to the doctor anytime. I make an appointment on my app. That's how good the insurance was, Carmen. So I'm like, hey, I'll do whatever it takes. So we were a little nervous, but we went the whole week, right? And then on the Friday, we was like, hey, man, all good things come to an end, as does the drop, whatever we want. But we had a great outgoing show. It was fantastic, right? Soon as we was like, all right, y'all, we'll see you next time. We cut the camera. Kev poked his head in and was like, can I talk to you for a second to hear?
Kev, you wrong for doing this. You reenacted. Kev, you
of all the lies and as much the story changes, that part is exactly true. Right. I didn't even go all. And the thing is, Carmen and Darren, we had glass doors, so he seen me coming. Really, it was just a courtesy.
I saw him walking up to the thing. He was just like,
that part is true.
Nigga gonna have to go. It's either him or me, and I got a family too. So we go into one of the owner's office. They had cleared it out for me. They had also nailed the chairs to the ground because they know I was known for throwing shit when I got upset. So he called me in there. He was like, look, man, it was nothing that you could have done to prevent this. You did everything right. But you got to get your shit, get the fuck up out of here. I was like, I've never heard Kevin talk like this. And so I was like, but I thought we were safe. He's like, yeah, niggas think every day, B. I was like, okay, well, you know what?
Okay, now I'm from New York.
I don't even know you anymore. I don't even know you.
Bro, I just asked him when does my insurance run out? He's like, we'll give you 2 weeks.
Damn, you gotta make all the appointments quick.
Listen, Carmen, he said we'll give you 2 weeks starting last week. I say,
let me tell y'all, I didn't fired from every job I ever had, but this is my most memorable one getting fired. This was so crazy. This is like the worst way you could ever get fired.
I got fired on Twitter, so but go ahead.
Oh, this is worse than that. I was working in the office, like I said, medical collections. I was working for DePaul Healthcare, and I was in my office, and I was going through something. You know how you be going through shit. I was going through something, you know, and I was struggling with staying awake while I work, and my manager had warned me that if I got caught sleeping again, that was gonna be it, and it is nothing worse than getting woke up out your sleep. Getting fired, because when you go to sleep, you really kind of forget where you at, and so
you woke up like this. Oh.
I had not to the point where I would be asleep and my eyes would be closed, but my hand would still be on my keyboard, right? So I had my hand on my keyboard, and I was asleep. And I had one of them tall back chairs, so my head had kind of moved back like this. When I tell you,
because your face,
that bitch woke me up and was like, "We need you to get your stuff." And
Carmen,
the only black girl that was that bitch took so much joy and let me go that day. That bitch had joy in her heart and soul when she told me to get my shit. That was the worst ever.
She sat there and watched you for a little bit. She sat there.
Yes.
Darren, she was like,
that's what I was gonna say, Darren. If you're going to fire somebody and they dead sleep, you done made my job so easy.
When I got up out the office, everybody was standing around the damn office, and like everybody was just looking, watching, and they just watch me get my shit. They didn't have to do anything.
You know what she did? Hey, look at here. Look at her. Hey, Sarah.
That was wrong.
Look at Carmen. Look, I'm about to fire her dumb ass. Look at her sleep.
Her name was Sue. Funky bitch. I'm about to look her ass up.
She was watching.
Yo, I do that sometimes, Carmen.
Don't you do that?
I'm not gonna do that. Fire me and be like, yeah, your life still sucks.
Right. I know I'm doing better than her now. I know I'm doing better than her now.
Look, Sue was watching Carmen like this. She was like, wait. Carmen woke up. She was like, hey, sleepyhead, you feel rested? Carmen was like, I just closed my eyes for a minute. She was like, great. Maybe you could spend some of that new energy looking for a new job because you're fired.
Did she crack you away, Carmen?
No. When she woke up, when she jerked up, she knew. When she woke up to her voice, she already knew. She was just like this. Oh, okay.
For real.
Let me get myself. I'm sorry.
For real. And she scared me when she woke me up, and for a second I didn't know where I was at. And she was like, "You don't have to get the stuff." And then when I got my little stuff and left out, I had one little friend, a little short. She looked Hispanic, but she wasn't. Little short girl with dark hair, and she looked at I said, "This fucked up how they did me." She's like, "Girl, you was snoring though. That's how they got me."
When your homegirl can't even have your back, you know you was wrong. Hey man, come on.
You was snoring too loud for people to wake you up. Like, yeah, I already got there. It was too late. You didn't warm up.
You know how comfortable you gotta be to snore, Carmen.
I was not had that head back, them hands propped up on that keyboard. I was gone. Do you understand me?
Carmen,
you know that
when you lean back, that air get caught up there like that. That's why you were snoring. You gotta fall asleep like this, head down. Here, so you got a good path right here. You was here with it. You was here with it at the job. The girl beside you came to cubicle like this.
Listen,
it hurt my soul. I have never been that hurt. That shit hurt me. I was so sad.
You gotta go to sleep at your desk in praying position, right? So you gotta be on your knees with your elbows in your desk like this in your seat. And so somebody says something like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure that I can pray to whoever I want to pray to whenever I want to pray." Now, if y'all not a God-fearing company, I don't need to be here anyway because that's not what I subscribe to.
You better pray to the God of LinkedIn because you're gonna need.
I worked at Normandy Hospital in the hood. I remember I got fired from that job too. I used to go on these long lunch breaks because nobody wasn't watching and the time clock was broke. So they couldn't tell how long you was gone. And so we like, they ain't got that time clock fixed. I was messing with a dude that lived around the corner. I go see him, pump it up real quick, give me a little some, come back. One time I came back, my shirt was on backwards. They was like, where you been? Your shirt on backwards.
You was busting it down on your lunch break?
Baby, I was getting it in. He only took about 4 or 5 minutes. He was a quick.
Your coworker, hey, I'm about to get me a little dick real quick.
Baby, I was getting it in. He'll make me little snacks and we'll talk, get it in. One time we got it in twice in one lunch break, baby.
Hey, what kind of snacks that he was making?
Well, he was making me little ham sandwiches and Lay's potatoes. I was like, yes, baby, I'm going to get Cheetos. We pumping it up real quick.
Arvin, that is so bold. I'm going to go home on my lunch break.
I come back to work like, hey, y'all.
And
I used to be like, for all I know, they going to get the time clock fixed tomorrow. So I got to get it in today. I got to be going extra long. You fuck around and fix that time clock. It'll be over for me. Baby, when I tell you, I came back one time and all my shit was going off my desk. It wasn't nothing. It was like I was never even there. I had worked there for like a year. It looked like a bitch had never worked there. All my shit was gone. When I
know that day that happened, they fired you as soon as you left. They were like, "This."
Yes.
Every time that nigga go to the grocery store, he be like, "Ooh, she like turkey. Let me get the turkey."
Baby, he was hooking it up.
You know what? She really like she like that butter bread. Let me get that butter bread.
You can put the chips inside the sandwich. So my sandwich had that crunch in it when I bite the sandwich. That was my boo.
That's some hood. That's
wait, did you stay with him after you lost that job?
I'm like, it's all your fault, nigga. You say you out here fixing me, got me going all over. I blamed him for it. Never mess with him again.
You blamed him because you was having sex.
Wait a minute. So he lost his blessing because you couldn't keep your shit in.
Well, the thing about this is that he didn't live close to me. He lived close to my job. So that was the only way I could hook up his ass. So once I got fired, nigga, he got fired too. We both got fired today, nigga. We both got fired today, sir.
Hey, Tahir, that nigga was hit.
I lost my job. You lost your boot.
Hey, what time you got to be back? We got about 7 minutes, but you need to get on back.
Oh, Carmen, she said when I left that job, he lost his boo. He don't live close to me. He live close to my job. I ain't got no money. I got gas. Come on, man. You ridiculous.
That's funny.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm high. I'm so sorry. That was a real.
I was gonna ask you, Darren, do you even get high? That's like your fourth blunt.
I know, man. I know. What you want me to do? I got my own strand. I smoke.
Baby, when I say he got his own strand, he got his own strand.
The boy got his own money. Yeah. And
when he get done, he gonna fix one of them.
What's that mean though, Darren? When you say that?
I partner with G5 Cultivation in Las Vegas. I'm actually a licensed cultivator of marijuana THC in Vegas. Partner with them, and I have my own strain of marijuana that's available in 4 dispensaries out there: Harding, Planet 13, World of Reef, Silver Sage, and I've been doing that about a year now. And it's been working out. Do
you work on the like I don't know, configuration or the like?
I touch the mother plant. So whenever the mother plant's available, I break down the first probably 20 pounds myself, cut it, trim it, put it in the treatment, and then put it in the incubator to get started.
How you learn about that?
They taught me. You know what's crazy? This happened because Snoop Dogg posted. I did the I did the Send Me Weed from Heaven video, and it went viral. And Snoop Dogg reposted it, and so he saw it from Snoop Dogg, and he followed me. And he followed me for like 4 months. He was like, "You really do be smoking." He was like, "You want your strain?" And I was like, "Oh, he playing. That's a dream come true. Ain't nobody trying to give me no strain." He was like, "No, I'm gonna fly you to Vegas. I'll teach you how to grow. I want to sign you, get your license." And he stuck by it. Flew me out there. Me and my homeboys went out there. We got a villa. We went and tested out some strands, found the mother plant, started, and I touched the first 40 pounds of my marijuana strand, Big Baby Bud.
So when you say you touched the mother plant, and it, how many weeks? How does that work? How that works for the weed?
Well, from the mother plant, you can break down the stems from a mother plant to like 40, 50 cups. And once you put the cups in solutions, those cups will turn into pounds. Especially if you grow marijuana inside, where you can control it with the air, the water, the treatment, it grows like that. Versus outside where you have climate problems.
Oh, so that's why people be having the greenhouses and stuff and the ventilation and stuff. I think my neighbor in my old house had, because he was the only house in the whole neighborhood that had like a duct over his house. Yep. It kept the stuff in. And my boy was like, "Oh yeah, he grow weed." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "His house, look at all the other ones. They just you
should have went over there.
I'm gonna burn one with you tomorrow."
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, it's about that time for us to get
back
to Hey, shout out to Snoop for doing that though. That was some solid shit, bro. Him and Kid's work.
That was crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what's wild? And my favorite episode ever on Wildin Out is when Snoop was there because I got a chance to smoke with him. So that was like how that came back around.
That's dope.
Oh, that's super dope.
Yeah,
that's super dope.
Snoop was at All Deaf one time, and the people who smoked was like, "Listen, what he is smoking is different than what we smoke."
That's a whole different.
I remember Teddy and Pat was like, "Bro, now he's smoking weed." That's
when Pat and Teddy both said they tapped out, I was like, "Oh, this nigga's different."
I was so happy. Right? I walked in the dressing room. You know how a teacher have a couple pens? Like he had a couple blunts. And so like he had to sit at the table, and I never forget. Carlos walked in so bold. He was like, "Let me hit that blunt. Let me hit that blunt." And I was like, "You just going ass? Like, why you don't go at Snoop like that? Like, you just chill." Snoop was like, he turned around, and this was Snoop skinny, so the white beater was hanging off his shoulders a little bit. He had to put it back because I fell off. Yeah, no lie. He had turned around. He was like, "You would hit this nephew," and I turned around. And I was like, "He called me nephew." And then I smoked, and he let me crip walk for like 12 seconds on the episode. Like it was the best of my life.
Hilarious. Hey, before you close out, Tahir.
I don't wait before I close out because people are asking.
Yes, I'm saying the Twitter story, man. That's what I'm saying. Let me host.
Darren,
tell us how you got fired on Twitter, Darren.
People want to know about the Twitter. How you got fired on Twitter?
Fired off Twitter.
Oh, Wildin Out. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to sleep and then woke up and then it was like Wildin Out canceled. It was on Twitter. That was the first thing I saw. Like it wasn't the text from a producer or nothing. And I was like, "Hey, I got one more episode left. Don't do it. Like this is my chance to get back on the TV." I came back as an old school, and it was like everybody was like, "Hey man, did Wildin Out get canceled? Are y'all fired? What are y'all gonna do?" I was like, "Well, I actually got fired 2 years ago. I just came back. For the old school shit. So." It's like I got rehired, but fired twice. You know what I'm saying? Well, the first time I didn't get fired, I got let go. You know what I mean? I didn't get fired, I got let go.
Yeah, that's what Kev likes to say happened to me, but I got fired. But listen, it's about that time for us to go ahead and wrap up, man. So at this point right now, we're gonna do the closeouts. We you let people know where they can find you, what you got coming up. Let them know your code for the Keep Your Distance show, and they can use your code in there. And then if anybody hit your Cashapp, you can thank them in the Cashapp right now.
All right. First of all, much love to all my Aggies who bought tickets and North Carolina people. Use Darren in the code. Y'all been supporting. I've been seeing the tag, showing love. I appreciate that. We're gonna kill the show tomorrow. Check out my stand-up special. It's link in bio on my Instagram, DARREN BRAND _ my name right there _ $7.99 support black business. I appreciate you. Kev to here, I really appreciate y'all giving me a chance to come out here. I've been big fans. I've been waiting to work with y'all. Appreciate this opportunity. Much love to the Cashapp people. Good God, I can't say some of these names because I'm I don't want to mess with nobody's shit. Young Deuces, LeBaron, Lenosha, Nakia, Kashonda, Kalicia, Hope, Chanel, TJ, Taking the Stage, Digitizer, Denise, Nicole, Brandon, Talia, Trey, Tony. Good God. Shoot, I'm about to go buy some weed. Thank y'all.
Carmen, what you got for him?
Please support me tomorrow by watching the Keep Your Distance show. I'm very excited about it. My code is Carmen, CARMEN. And follow my Instagram. My Instagram is Carmen Comedy. And I just want to thank you, Tahir, for putting me on. Thank you, Kev, for sliding me in. I really appreciate you guys. I'm a heavy road comic, so I'm kind of like behind the times and doing a lot of the social media stuff. And so I'm really that was one of my New Year's resolutions, to get back into social media and do more. So this has been a great start for me. So thanks to you guys first and foremost, and I look forward to working with you tomorrow. So many cash apps. Thanks, guys, so much. First, I would like to thank my husband, who cashed out me $100 and told me that I was
eater.
That nigga's trying to fuck.
Hey, shout out to my husband, Nick Carthan. Thanks, babe. Shout out to Nikki P. Taking it to the stage. TJ ain't shit. Digitizer, Chanel Renee. Visionary Speaks, Christoph. And I think I got the other one. So thanks, guys, so much for catching up. I really appreciate it. This has been an amazing experience. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, Kev on stage. What you got for the people, brother?
Keep your distance comedy tomorrow. Use the code Mobster to show some love to Tahir. Amazing show. Very proud of you, Tahir. Zoom with the Homies is just amazing. I love it. Even if you weren't my friend, I'd be proud of this. It's a great show. It's a great vehicle for comedians. And you know what I'm saying? I love it so much. So shout out to Tahir. If you're part of his crew, use his code or use Darren's code or Carmen's code. Show love. And appreciate y'all for rocking with Tahir, man. It's super dope, man. That's why I be saying, man, Black people do support, bro. We really be like, we be all we got, and we be supporting each other. These people be buying shirts and merch and Patreons and keep your distance. They be on the app. They be telling people about it and reposting. I be like, bro, y'all is great, man. Y'all are great. So yeah, pull up tomorrow. Learn some new comedians, get the Kev on Stage Studios app, show us some love so we can keep making dope stuff, man. And you know what I'm saying? Take a shower and stuff. If you're gonna use the same washcloth to wash your face and your butt, and make sure you wash your face first.
That's sound advice, though.
Wow. That's sound advice. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you hit that. You can't backtrack. And now you got butt face.
Yeah, that's how you get an infection. You get pink eye that way.
Pink eye, brown eye.
You would know, wouldn't you? You would know.
Shout out to the MooreMods. Shout out to the MooreMods, man. They do an amazing job. That's Diana is the newest MooreMod. She's doing a fantastic job. So shout out to her. Shout out to Stephen O'Con, Jennifer Rivas, Hippie Goals. Appreciate y'all, man. Big shout out to the Scary Squad. New episode of Damn Internet You Scary dropped today. We got new cuts from the episode. We trying to keep it going, man. Keep it interesting. We're gonna be doing guests probably for the next couple of weeks, just to try to re-ramp it up. A new episode of Working This Hard came out yesterday. We had Ty Davis on that one. It was going to be amazing. Today, I shot 2 episodes with Joshy Guns. I also shot an episode with RELL Battle, who was on the show earlier. Tomorrow, I'm shooting with DARREN BRAND. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby and Cleo Thomas. So we got 4 more episodes, man. We got a lot of great things coming in the future. So be on the lookout for that. And also, of course, check out the new episode of More to the Story. That's Farron's podcast. And yeah, it's a great time. Big shout out to some Black companies. Like I said, Tally and Twine. It's the new watch company that I just found out. Super dope. Rated Intimate, Black-owned sex company. They have all your sexual needs for all your sexual desires. You can get them there. Also, you can check out Popcorn World. Have the best popcorn in the world and the best flavors as well. Make sure you check that out as well. Shout out to the Patreon mobsters. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that pays a little bit every month to get early access. They saw the whole episode with me and Josh today. They saw it live before the cuts, before the edits. It was a great time. Tomorrow, keep your distance. Make sure you get your tickets. You can use the code Mobster and get a couple dollars off. It's going to be a great time. You know I'm going to be there laughing loud and ridiculous and just having a good time and screaming, "Get him, Doug!" Because that's just the messy shit I do. Shout out to Nicole, Matthew, Braden, taking the stage, Chanel, Visionary Speaks, Young Deuces, Quentin, Joey Pickens. I appreciate you guys so much for the donations. And so AM Hadrian hit me after the fact for last night's show. I definitely appreciate that as well. You guys have been an amazing crowd, rocking with us all week. We had fire lineups, and we're gonna keep it going next week. Looking forward to it. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow for the Keep It Distance Comedy Show, and we'll see you on the next round. Peace.
Peace out.